Let's take a look at the Case Star Octopus Style Portable Adjustable Tripod Stand and Holder. So here's our Octopus Style stand and holder. This is how mine came packaged. Just pull the packaging off and we'll pull the holder out here. Alright. Now one thing that struck me right off the bat was I thought the tripod would be a bit larger. We'll get our measuring tape and we'll see that with the leg straight out, measures about 5 inches for the leg if you include the tripod holder part up here. Then you're getting about 6.5 inches there. So here is the Octopus Style tripod. You'll see that the legs move and bend pretty much in any direction because of the sort of ball shaped connectors that each section is connected in. It makes it real easy to manipulate in whatever direction you would like. You can see up here on the tripod tip here that it's actually movable as well, and there's a screw there for the holder, and here is the holder, and of course here's the part that will screw on to our tripod holder or any compatible tripod that you have. It's just a plastic piece with rubber on the bottom and rubber on this little clip up here, and it's spring loaded is what it is, so that way it can hold your mobile phone or whatever else you're trying to sort of clamp in there. So we'll connect these two real quick. Simply screw them on. Okay, so now the tripod and the holder are connected. That's about what it would look like, and you can adjust in all kind of different ways. You can also slide the holder off without having to unscrew it. There's a little button right here. Just simply press that and it will slide right off. That way if you happen to say have your phone in the holder and you like to take the phone out real quick and get a shot and put it right back on the holder, you're not going to have to, take the phone out or unscrew the holder from the tripod. You can simply just unclip it, and when you're ready to put it back on the tripod, simply slide it right back in and it clips. Pretty secure. So how big of a phone will fit in our holder here? So here we have a Nokia Lumia 521, and if we measure the length, see it's about 5 inches, and if we measure the width here, it's about 2.5 inches. And our Nokia Lumia 521 will fit right in our tripod holder, no problem. Very easily. Very secure actually. Again, that's spring loaded. The holder is not obscuring our camera, as you can see. It's not hitting our buttons. So you could put your Lumia 521 in this holder, in this tripod, and you shouldn't have any problems getting some steady shots. Now let's move up to a slightly larger phone. So here we have a Nokia Lumia 928. This is a 4.5 inch screen, but let's see how long it really is. It's a little bit over 5 inches in actual length, and we're talking close to 3, about 2 3/4 in actual width. So we'll simply place the phone holder, push up, and there we go. See, it's also very secure. The tripod is able to take the weight. The Lumia 928 is about 162 grams, which is something like 5.7 ounces, I think. So the tripod is able to, take that weight. It's not falling over. You can adjust the tripod in several different ways. Of course, it'll fall over if you make it a little too top heavy or something like that. But it's definitely able to take the weight and to hold our Nokia Lumia 928. And I've actually had the Nokia Lumia 1520 in this holder as well, and on the tripod, and it held up alright. However, with the Nokia Lumia 1520, I probably would not recommend this clip and this tripod for that phone. While it did fit on my unit here, the fit was extremely tight. I mean, I was completely maxed out at the full length of travel here of our clip. And I'm not sure the quality control of these clips, so I don't know if they vary from unit to unit. So while my Nokia Lumia 1520 was able to fit, yours may not be, depending on the exact model you get. Plus, it's probably not a good idea to have this thing at full travel, while it's holding your phone. It's good to have a little bit of leeway in there. So let's take a look at exactly how far we can pull the holder out so you can get an idea. Let's pull it all the way out till it stops. and it's about 4 inches. So if your phone is hitting that 4-inch mark, I definitely would not suggest this tripod holder. I'd say anything 3.5 inches would be about the limit that I would put on this tripod. So let's look at another thing here. We tested the Lumia 928 and the Lumia 521 without cases on, so now I'll put the cases on and we'll put them back in the holder and see how that holds up. Now we have placed a case on our Lumia 521 and our Lumia 928, and we should still be able to put these phones in this holder without problem. The cases add a little width, but it's still no problem for this holder. We can still get nice still shots even with a case on our phone. So then we'll do the 928, and we can place it just like this. Make sure we're not hitting any of the buttons with the holder here. And there we go. Even with the case on, it's not a problem. So now let's see how this holder and octopus style tripod hold up when we wrap it around like a pole or something. Alright, here we have a microphone tripod. So let's see if we can put our octopus style tripod around this. Of course, you're going to have to mess around with it to get it just right, depending on what you're wrapping it around. But as you can see, I'm able to manipulate these legs, fairly well. So I can manipulate my phone. The cameras are here on the phone. And you can see with that adjustable head that it's not quite tight enough to hold the phone exactly where it would be, but you could of course compensate for that with moving the actual tripod around a bit. And there you go, it hangs in there pretty well. And say we're going to get a shot now over here, and we'll wrap it around the sides, and then we'll place this foot on this edge. Hopefully that will stay secure. And again, you're going to have to manipulate this to get it to be secure, but it seems to do a pretty good job. That seems pretty secure right there. The construction of the tripod is all these beads are sort of plastic, but as you can see around the edge, these colored edges, in this case it's purple, these are all rubberized, and the feet are rubber as well. So that really gives you good gripping ability when you're gripping around some sort of a pole or a post or a branch or whatever the case may happen to be. So overall, the octopus style tripod and holder, it's not bad. It's not going to withstand a ton of weight pressing down. It's not going to withstand an overly large phone such as the 1520. Again, while the 1520 did fit, I'm not sure if this would be an ideal situation for that phone. But you should have no problem with something like the Lumia 928, the Lumia 1020, the Lumia 521, the Lumia 925, anything around that size. And overall, this holder will hold the phone, relatively secure. Pop it in there. It's not falling out. I'm wagging that around pretty good. Easy to put in and pull out, but again, you can also just pop that out and then get another shot real quick and then pop it right back in your tripod. Set it up. Again, with the rubberized construction on these edges here, these colored edges, and on the feet, it keeps those legs secure. You're able to rock it back and forth, so you get pretty good motion out of it. And again, some of this depends on the weight of the phone. If you have a really heavy phone, if you try to tilt it just a bit, it may go ahead and tip over the rest of the way. So you might have to adjust your other tripod settings to get that perfect shot. So this has been the Case Star Octopus Style Tripod and Holder, available at a variety of places like Amazon, eBay, and so forth. So if you're looking for a tripod for your phone, you might want to check this one out. It's pretty cool.